Hey guys, today I have another modification video for you. To be honest, I actually did want to get more mods done during my this 2 weeks leave. Unfortunately, I actually did not get much done. The Star Wars Rebel Trooper Blaster was actually an old mod that I did maybe about last year. What I'm going to show you now was also a modification done last year, but it is sort of about 90% complete. I actually never really gotten down to finishing because it actually did not really turn out how I wanted it to, but I think you guys will really like it. What it is lacking is of course a paint job, number one, and number two, just maybe some tweaking here and there. Alright, but otherwise today let me show you guys my Longshot 3000. Alright, oh, it's a bit long, I don't think I can. That's what she said. It's okay, it looks something like this. So for this blaster, the objective was actually to combine a Springer as well as a air gun, I thought what better way but to actually combine two of the most popular blasters out there, the Longshot, that being a very extremely popular Springer, and in Singapore actually AT3k 3000s are very popular in Nerf wars. A lot of people like to use this part for Longshot front gun integration, some use for Mavericks. So I don't think I've seen someone do a 3K before done this way. I know Louis C3 did one which was integrated into a Longshot front gun. So this way is slightly different. Of course it does have its pros and cons, which I will get onto in a bit. Okay, but otherwise I'll run through some of the modifications done first. Okay, of course there's a AT3k 3000 integrated here. It has also gone through a lot of shell work. Okay, if I actually show you guys the bottom, it's actually entirely exposed. I wanted to use styrene to actually cover it up, but like I mentioned, this blaster isn't exactly complete yet, but if you see it from this point of view, it's actually looks really clean. And over here, my rear loading slot cutout is also very clean. Standard modifications done, 1 foot PETG barrels, all the rear loading mods. It has 100% air seal. It also clicks when it indexes when it rotates, so I know when to actually stop rotating it. That's about it for the 3K. It is using a top peak pump over here, which is actually a two-way pump, and a lot of Singaporean nerfers do use this as well if they do not have access to like Hornet or Max Strike pumps. Okay, unfortunately the tubing is a little bit sort of ugly, but I didn't want to actually wire it internally. Reason being because this way I can actually just separate the two very easily. Okay, for the Longshot modifications done, it does have a 9/16 angel breach. This is actually my first angel breach that I have ever done, and while I was doing it, the initial phase to actually set up everything was pretty easy. The only difficult part was actually the later stage, whereby my darts actually kept getting chewed up by the ends, by the rims of the brass. So that part did require quite a bit of tweaking. Right now it's still not 100% fully functional. The reason why I say that is because it is actually a bit stiff when I prime it, and I'll show you guys that in a second. So otherwise, gluing this part onto the brass itself was pretty easy. I have heard a lot of issues whereby people encounter this part breaking. I'm not using any Explorer or any Orange Modworks bolt slit. What I am using, however, are these reinforced Longshot plates, and I got them from Oz Nerf Nerd. I guess you can find them on eBay as well as the Australian forums. If I'm not wrong, he is still selling these, but yeah, otherwise I use these to reinforce my bolt slit. So yeah, just sand it down and actually what did I do? I think I epoxied it to the sides of the bolt slit. So far that's holding up fine. I of course have not used this extensively, but so far yeah, it is fine. I did add a spring to it. I can't remember, I think it might be a K25 spring. And yeah, over here this is the trigger to my 3K, if you can see when you pull it. The reason why I did not actually link the trigger to the main trigger was that I did not always want to in the event that I actually pumped up the 3K, and as well as prime the Longshot. I did not want to actually shoot off both of them at the same time, you know, even though it may be a sort of a staggered firing, but I guess two triggers will be better. And this is the trigger is actually also not entirely complete yet, but otherwise this is how it works. So yeah, that's I guess that's about it. Pretty straightforward. Angel breach for the Longshot, rear loading 3K at the front, and combine them two together and you get this. So pretty long. That's one of the cons of the blaster. It is very long. It's a little bit heavy as well, and I also do not like that the pump is located at the rear portion, because you have to pump it up here, then you have to turn the barrel, pump it up, turn the barrel when you actually want to shoot fire off the 3000 or the 3K. So I guess without further ado, I'll show you a firing demonstration, and before I get onto that, I'll show you guys a seal test on my Longshot first. It's not 100%, but I am very happy with it, given that I did not actually do anything to the plunger head, and I did not add any E-tape, nor did I add any, I think I did add an extra O-ring, but that's about it. Okay, so you guys can hear it. Okay, show you guys one more time. Okay, you can hear the plunger tube slowing down, and I did not also release the plug immediately. It's after about 2 seconds, so you can still tell that the plunger still has a bit of distance to the end of it. And yep, for my firing test, I'll just be firing off the 2 darts. Okay, first one will be from my Longshot, second one will be from my 3K. And why I also said that this is not 100% complete is because I don't have any Stefan compatible dart, so unfortunately I will have to be loading it manually. Okay, dart placed inside, so now just push it forward. Okay, and for the 3K, since it is a dual action, I'll just be pumping up 3 strokes. Okay, so I'll fire off the Longshot first. Okay, followed by the 3000. Oh, I think that came on both sides. I'm not sure if you guys saw it actually at the corner here, but yeah. Okay, so for the Longshot, if I can zoom in for you, it actually did not penetrate the box. Actually, this is the foam body that got stuck in the first layer, whereas I think the 3K made it through both sides. So yeah, for this modification, it did take me quite a while, because of course you do have to mod the 3K first, then you have to do an angel breach with all the shell work, combining 2 of them. By the way, none of this is actually glued on. I'm not too sure if you guys can see. Okay, you can see there are 2 bolts here. This is used to nail it, to connect it to the shell, and there are also 2 more at the front part. You can see there's a shiny thing. There's 1 more here, and also on the other side. So these 4 bolts are actually holding it together to the shell. No adhesive, no hot glue or anything like that used, and I think I actually joined them pretty well together. It's pretty flush at the front. Looks quite clean, everything goes through nicely. But I did add a PVC sheath around this because there's exposed brass at the front. So yeah, I am extremely pleased with how this mod turned out. The only problem is that after, you know, actually combining 2 of this together, I thought I'll make an awesome primary, but it just doesn't seem to work out. It could be because my angel breach isn't so smooth yet, or the firing isn't just so nice, or overall maybe the blaster is just too long. I'm not too sure what the problem is, but I doubt I'll be actually using this at any war. But I really do like how it turned out. In future, you know, I may actually do a paint job on it to see to actually make the 3K blend in more nicely. But otherwise, this is more or less one of the projects that I've completed, and you know, don't really intend to you know, work anymore on it. So yeah, I'm still actually looking for, or rather trying to think of a blaster that can actually sort of serve as the perfect war primary. That's my ultimate pursuit. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. Please tell me what your thoughts are on it. And what other cool blasters you think I can integrate onto a Longshot? Please let me know, because I am still looking for more ideas to mod my next Longshot, which I actually have a Remedy Metals kit on the way. So I'm looking for ideas on what to integrate. Please let me know in the comment section below. I will of course consider, you know, what you guys have to say, and you know, if I actually do get a very good suggestion, you guys may actually see it on my next Longshot at the front. Yeah, so leave your comments below, PM me if any questions, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Longshot 3000 modification. Thanks for watching.